Hello, my name is AJ Fox and I use they, them pronouns. So many of us are feeling constrained and stifled. Our normal routines are shattered, and suddenly vigilance shrouds our movements out and about, or we simply do not leave the house at all. This is a good time to remember that freedom of movement is a privilege that many do not have to begin with. People of color, especially Black people of color, often feel constrained in their normal movements during normal times. We offer this reading from David Summers, who posted the writing Black Walk on his Facebook page in February of 2020. He gave us permission to share this reading today in this service. So David Summers' words are, I took a black walk this morning. I took a black walk through a white neighborhood. When I take black walks, I think black thoughts. I am conscious of where I've placed my gun, and my gun. I mean my phone, my wallet, and my keys. Because peace officers have a hard time telling the difference. I rehearse what I'll say if a concerned resident or a law enforcement employee has questions about why my black body is suddenly walking in their white space. And I remind myself to make sure the law enforcement employee has his body camera recording. Sometimes it helps if there's video evidence to accompany the hashtag. There is no way to be stealthy when you take a black walk. White neighborhoods are blanketed by the sophisticated security system comprised of nosy neighbors, Ring doorbell cameras, and white women walking their dogs. So I've learned to notice the white world through my periphery, to be aware of the dangers without acknowledging them. There is an art to making white people feel safe, to say good morning and flash a smile that shows confidence and deference at the same time, to being polite because your life depends on it. I felt the squad car behind me before I saw it. It moved deliberately, not like the other cars mindlessly whizzing past. Its tires inched, crept, stalked their way but toward me. I kept walking. Don't take your hands out of your pockets, I thought. Or wait, maybe I should. Maybe it's better if my hands are clearly empty. But it's cold outside. Maybe it's nothing. Keep walking. The car rolled past me and made a slow right turn. I glanced quickly but didn't stare. The air is still. My ears tuned out everything but the slight scuff of my sneakers on the sidewalk and the fading sound of those stalking tires. Almost there. Suddenly the squad car reemerged. It was a block ahead of me. It made a quick right turn, continued to the end of the street, and then raided. No more stalking. This was a show of force. This was a roar. This was a reminder that I was trespassing. I kept walking. As I approached the corner, the front window began to roll down. The occupant didn't speak, didn't smile, just stared. I was being warned. I crossed the street, and the lion trotted off. He had effectively marked his territory. The brave protector had done his job. I, however, couldn't help but wonder what I'd missed during my black walk. It's hard to hear the birds chirping, or to smile at the squirrels playfully darting among the branches when you're on a black walk. It's easy to miss the promise of a light blue sky or appreciate the audacity of the red, yellow, and purple daisies declaring their independence from the green grass when your mind is preoccupied with black thoughts. I took a walk through a beautiful neighborhood this morning, but I missed the whole thing. For many of us, these are my words now. That was the end of David Summers' writing. For many of us, walks are still a joy we hold in this strange and uncomfortable time. Walks around the block, walks at the nature center, or even the privilege of a messy sandbox in the backyard. We can do complex things. We can hold the discomfort and uncertainty of this moment and also hold gratitude for the privileges that we have. we can recognize that some of us do not hold those. This week marked the beginning of spring. Spring, usually in our sanctuary, marks the beginning of a parade of flowers through our sanctuary, when we are together as our most skilled gardeners bring in their beautiful flowers as bouquets to share at the front of the sanctuary. Today, we are apart in body, but we are sharing images of spring where each of us are. Emily McKinney is providing the music for the slideshow.